All right, we're going to do it once more. And this time, no mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright.
But now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight.
So say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
What could be grander than to be in Louisiana in the morning? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were still going.
Good afternoon and welcome to Good Morning 30A. I'm Julie Brown.
And I'm Red Bizard.
We have a busy, full show for you today, so we're going to go ahead right off the bat and get started.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. We are joined with Janet Taylor. She is here to discuss the Paint a Difference Art Frenzy 2010.
Woohoo! Tell us all about it.
Well, we're very excited about it. We have been collecting art from a lot of the local artists. We've got about 29 pieces of art that have been donated. And we are going to be doing a combination of raffling the art as well as silent auction and even some buy it now pieces.
Awesome.
Most of the artists are local artists, and all of the art can be viewed at A Simple Faith. It's on the wall there now, and we are currently selling raffle tickets.
So you get a little jump start and see what you want to go ahead and bid on.
Yeah, we're
That's
selling
awesome.
raffle tickets right now.
Okay.
They're $10 a piece.
Okay.
The best deal is you can get 6 for $50.
Perfect.
And then this whole thing pulls together on February the 12th at a big party where the tickets will be drawn and people will be able to select their art.
Well, the art will be displayed then.
Yes.
And the party is at your fabulous home in watercolor.
It is 82 Watercolor Boulevard East.
Y'all are familiar with that? We did the Calendar Girls release party there. Beautiful, beautiful
home.
place.
Beautiful home.
We were all drooling.
And what is this to benefit?
This is for the Fuller Center for Housing, and specifically this money is going to be used in La Florida, Peru, and it only takes about $5,000 to build one house.
Which is amazing.
And so we're hoping to build at least 2, maybe even 3 houses with the money that we earn.
You should be able to do it with that. So now, we were talking earlier and you said that the people who benefit from this actually do pay for their housing, pay for the houses, but they help to build them. And the Fuller Center actually acts as a bank.
It
Explain
does.
how that works.
It is a partnership between the final owner of the house and the Fuller Center. The Fuller Center is basically the bank.
Okay.
And they work with the individual family to set up very, very small payments, something that fits within that family's budget.
Right.
So that eventually they pay off the loan.
And so they're, you know, they're actually giving back to the community by helping themselves and becoming stronger in that way.
Right. It's not just a handout.
Right.
They're very much a participant in the process.
That's awesome. How did you all come up with this? How did it start?
Well, this is something that Ronnie has been working with, our preacher at A Simple Faith. He has been working with the Fuller Center for many years. The Fuller Center was actually started by the same person that started Habitat for Humanity.
Awesome.
And so I guess this is a little bit of an offshoot.
Right.
He really wanted something that was a little bit of another step towards accountability.
I like that.
With the people that get the final house. And so I can't remember, I think the Fuller Center is maybe 10 years old, something
10 years.
like that now.
And do you primarily benefit people in other countries, or because of the Habitat and Humanity for Humanity here? So, I mean...
No, actually, I think it started here.
Right.
And
just branched out from...
And branched out, and has become international.
It's wonderful. Okay, so how do we get in touch with you as far as tickets are concerned, and coming to the fundraiser and everything else?
There is an email address, and it is Paint a Difference, P-A-I-N-T-A Difference, D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-C.
Yeah, you're better than me.
Paint a Difference.
I got it right now.
I know.
And you can go in and ask any questions you want. You can buy tickets there. Just send us an email and we'll call you back with your ticket number. Or you can just show up that night and buy tickets at the door, and we'll be so happy.
Are you taking reservations for the party so that you have some idea of how many people may show up?
Yeah, we would love to get RSVPs, and you can do it at that same email address.
Okay.
But we also know that a lot of people will just come walking in, and
And
we're
you're happy to take their money.
A fun Valentine little theme going to it too. It sounds like with it being Valentine's Day weekend. That
Right. And we've said the dress is just Valentine's Day apparel, whatever that means to you.
And what was the date on that party? The 12th?
February the 12th at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Well, it sounds fabulous, Janet, and I wish you very good luck. And I guess you could probably go to that address, and if you can't make it, just make a donation if you
Absolutely.
wanted to do so.
Donations are always
And something I did ask you about earlier, which is I know this is just brief and it's actually almost like news, so don't get used to it. With the Haiti disaster going on right now, your Simple Faith charities have already made a donation in that respect, and your builders who work with the Fuller Center will be going in there within the next couple of weeks and helping them rebuild.
Right, they're
so that's
part of
wonderful.
phase 2.
That's
They're not the disaster relief portion, but they will be helping to rebuild.
That's wonderful.
They're going to need a lot of help. That's
They're definitely so. Well, Janet, it's been a pleasure as always to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for
Thank
coming out.
you.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Stick around. We got more fun coming up. So stick around. We'll be back in just a minute.
Cabana, available in Destin exclusively at Emerald Lady Jewelry, presents beautiful Australian opal inlay combined with emeralds, diamonds, and celestial tanzanite. Cabana's original designs in mother of pearl, black onyx, and diamonds, as well as a unique collection of sea life jewelry, capture the grace of the ocean in 14 and 18 karat gold works of art. Emerald Lady Jewelry, the new gem of the Emerald Coast, next to PetSmart, Destin.
Graffiti in the Funky Blue Shack, a restaurant and live blues club located in the village of Baytown Wharf at Sandestin. It's family-friendly with an eclectic Italian menu that offers popular classics while you enjoy the hot sounds of cool.
Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. We are here with Dread Clampett, at least part of Dread Clampett, Balder Saunders and Kyle Ogle. You guys are participating and performing with the songwriters this weekend. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's going to be, I think, 9 venues, and there's about 100 artists that are involved. Headlining is Indigo Girls and Rodney Crowell, Matthew Seaton, Susanna Hoffs, John Oates, Sam Bush, Dread Clampett.
Dread Clampett, I know. That's so nice to say your name up there with that group of people. How did you guys get involved? Did you get invited, or did you invite yourselves?
We did get invited.
How does it work?
We did get invited. There was a process of, they went through sonic bids where they invited the entire country for people to participate via sonic bids, and we participated in that process and got selected.
Awesome.
It doesn't hurt that we're a local band as well. They're trying to really push the fact that this area promotes original local music, and these people that are coming in to help and look at the area, love the area, be inspired by the area, and write songs. That's what we do.
That's awesome.
That's what we do, pretty much.
You do. You write songs. All of your stuff is original.
A lot of,
or most of it.
All
So
the album
I think that's awesome. What inspires you? Who does most of the writing? Let's do that question first.
We co-write. We co-write, and we write individually, and then we bring songs together and co-write. Kind of like pretty much the bulk of the materials are written or co-written material.
That's awesome. And then we can go back to the last question. What inspires you?
I mean,
we'll do a deep interview.
I grew up here, and I'm from Destin, Florida. We used to call it, growing up in the North Caribbean, we did a lot of diving and fishing and just playing on the beach. And I met a lot of different folks coming down the area, and they inspired me as a teenager, meeting people from, Georgia and Tennessee and California, and just a wide variety.
A lot of Midwesterners come here too as well.
Down. And
do you get much inspiration from the Canucks? Anyway, okay.
How to tip, always.
Yeah, exactly.
I join anyway that celebrates individualism, for sure.
That's great. That's great. And how did you two meet up?
Well, through Duke Bardwell. I was playing with Duke.
The one who called.
Yeah, the one he was summoned. But I played with him. He came into my life through the death of my Uncle Potter, who was from here, Santa Rosa Beach, and Aunt Suzette. And I came back down here to reconnect with that part of my family and met Duke. And he introduced me to Kyle. And then Kyle was looking for a roommate. I had a place I was renting all in Grayton Beach. And so back to the inspiration. I mean, sat around and we'd go to the beach and play music and cook food and
Just
you'd open
do
the
what
door
you do.
and listen to the surf. It was just
It is one of my favorite parts.
The overhead, the rent was $100 a month a piece, so we were able to.
And how long ago was that?
8 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a bombed out trailer, and we just fixed it up and did, and
oh, that's great.
And so we were like, hey, let's make this leap and do music for a living. And we just started a band and playing music and writing songs.
Well, you guys are awesome, and I hope that this festival brings more publicity to you, and so that you can go further. More, if that's what your goal is. I mean,
view it as an opportunity again to be in connection with people who know and love the area and write music. They come down here to write. We write together, then we spread the message.
That's awesome. Okay, tell us where you're going to be performing this weekend. Where can we find you?
At the Seaside Meeting Hall Friday. I want to say about 5:45, and right before Sam Bush, John Oates, and Jeff Black.
Okay.
And then we're going to be Saturday at Blues, about 10:30 or 11 with Sam Bush as a guest.
Awesome.
Sit in.
Awesome.
Also going to be at Stinky's Fish Camp Sunday night, 9:45 with Duke and Ronnie, who's a great Louisiana songwriter, and Franco, who's a local artist.
Awesome.
And Kyle and I. And we always play the Red Bar noon to 3.
I was going to say, tell us
Sundays.
your regular gigs too.
That's pretty much the local gig is this Sunday, Red Bar noon to 3. We'll be there this Sunday as well.
That's terrific. Awesome. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. Do you have a website that they can go to if they're looking for your information and stuff?
Yes, DredClampett.com, DredClampett, and as well as MySpace /DredClampett Music.
And Facebook?
Facebook, Dred Clampett as well.
Okay. Boulder, thank you. Kyle, thank you. You guys are great. Good luck. Have a kick-ass weekend. Can I say that?
I don't know.
Have a kick-ass weekend. All right, you guys stick around. We'll be back.
More flights. Lower fares. Easy to get to. That's what you can expect at Northwest Florida Regional Airport, along with the lowest parking rates and best service in the region. Why pay more? Stand in lines. Put up with hassles. Fly VPS. Convenience you expect. Low fares you deserve.
Sunshine Shuttle is a locally owned and operated car service located in Santa Rosa Beach, providing professional airport transportation, charter taxi and limousines servicing Pensacola to Panama City Beach. Sunshine Shuttle gets you to and from local airports, and Sunshine Limousine takes care of your nights out and weddings. Book online at sunshineshuttle.com or call 850-650-6333.
Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. We are now joined with Eric Byhart. He is going to discuss his book and interesting concept he's come up with, Story Tracks. Tell us a little bit about it and how you started and what exactly it is.
Sounds good. Story Tracks Lab is actually a concept that was born about 13 and a half years ago. I was on a trip with my dad in northern Wisconsin, and we were riding our bikes on a backwoods road, and it just kind of popped in my head, and so I kept on to that nugget. But many years passed by before I actually did anything with it. And it wasn't until I watched my mom die almost 3 years ago that was really the catalyst that pushed me through to put this together. So Story Tracks, what that is story is the book, physical book, the novel, and the tracks part is for every novel, every project that I write a collection of songs that's specific to characters or events or situations in the book. So this particular book is 184 pages. It's got 24 songs, all original songs. I write them, compose them, and record them at home. And this is the first in probably 15 or more projects. I literally have about 15 years worth of projects lined up, outlined and ready to go.
Holy smokes. That's awesome.
Trying to find the time to do it all. So
it takes time and money, I'm sure.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Okay. It takes time. Never mind.
So once you write everything in the book, do you also have the CDs or different things as well that has the music that people can listen to the music as well, or is that their interpretation?
They purchase it together, or how does that work?
Actually, that's a good question, because the initial idea that I came up with those 13 years ago was a book and a CD, and That part actually happened in a bookstore. We were coming back from the vacation, went into a bookstore to look at some books, because we had been talking about writing. My dad and I were talking about writing our books, our own books. And we went in the bookstore looking around, and they were playing the CD over the PA system, or loud system, and I'm like, that's it. So yes, so that's the idea. I'm actually, the CD for this particular project's in production right now.
Okay.
But what I have done is I've established a website, and people can go to the website, and I've got some of the songs from this project on it, so you can hear them. They're not downloadable at this point,
right?
But
they can at least hear.
Absolutely. And with the technology, eventually we'll have the songs can be downloaded from the website or ordered via CD or through iTunes. My publisher and I are actually talking about doing an ebook and audiobooks. I mean, that's all in the works. It's just, it's, you know, technology really gives us that freedom to do so many things.
Right.
It's really.
Now, do you have a preference as far as the way you want people to interpret what you've done? Do you like them to read first and then listen, or listen first and then read? Do you have a...
or even all together?
I don't put that expectation on people.
Yeah.
Because everybody, as you know, people have their own way of deciphering things and reading things and understanding things. So somebody may read through the book and get to this place where it says, where the song is, go, oh, what's that? They can stop reading, listen to the song, and see how it embellishes or it supports what's going on right there. Or, for me, even in the concept, I always thought of, if I read the story and go listen to the music later, all of a sudden I'm remembering things from the story because they're coming up in the song.
I like that.
And,
that's a nice way to think of it.
In fact, what really drives that idea home is that I'm in a writers group, and when we get together, which we do every month or so, one of the ladies said, what was going to do a critique on it, but she said, as soon as I heard that song, because I performed it, she said, as soon as I heard the song, she's like, that did it. I'm like,
something else just
that's
works.
it. That's exactly what I'm trying to get across. So that worked so well.
Very interesting. And you said your mom had something to do with this?
Actually, the story is about her, and it's called How I Learned to Live, and it basically just takes place the day that she died, 8 points of view, and it just sort of just reveals the pain and anguish and trouble and hardship that she had in her life, but she really learned some really important things in those last days. And what really is special about this book is that she did the artwork, and I just took the artwork that she did and I made it in the book. So she did the back painting, the self-portrait painting, and there's 4 pencil sketches inside of my sister, of her, of my dad, and also, this picture is amazing.
Well, it sounds to me like you come from a very artistic family.
Yeah.
So that's really, and your sister, and are they writers or singers or painters or sketchers?
All the above.
That's really cool. To grow up in an atmosphere like that.
Such an artistic atmosphere.
Absolutely.
So you wanted to sing us a song?
Yeah, I'm just going to do a little excerpt from one of the songs out of the chapter.
That's wonderful.
One of the chapters, and it's I'm just going to play it.
Play.
So. Doesn't seem that long ago when you stepped away. You kept on walking, I was slow, disappearing from my everyday. I sometimes think I see your face, my dear, in the people passing by. Hear some reflection of your voice, and it sometimes makes you want to cry. I can stand at the edge of a mountain top and stare at the valley down below. Stretch my sight to the farthest star, never even get that close. You're farther than I could never imagine, and a galaxy beyond that. Until I search into the depths of me, and the echoes of you in my heart. As I reflect upon these memories, these feelings I can't explain, and I find myself searching for your voice in the wind again. And time forces all of these changes, like fall goes through winter's rains.
searching hard out to hear your voice in the wind. And I'll keep on searching for your voice in the wind. And I'll keep on searching for your voice in the wind. In the wind.
Beautiful.
Very nice. Beautiful. All right, so say your website one more time so we can...
The website is storytrackslab.com.
And where can we get your book right now?
Actually, there's a few copies at Sundog Books in Seaside.
Seaside.
I've been doing some book signings there a couple times, and so far that's where we got it.
Well, congratulations. That is one beautiful work of art, it sounds like.
Thank you so much for coming out. It was definitely a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It was great to meet you.
Yeah, thank you,
Appreciate
Julie.
you
Thank
coming
you,
out.
Red.
All right, our pleasure. All right, guys. We've got one more guest coming up, so stick around and we'll keep going.
Cool. That was beautiful.
Thanks. That was a great song. Located in Destin, Henderson Park Inn is Florida's premier beachside bed and breakfast inn. Here you can enjoy the perfect blend of charm and grace wrapped by the secluded shores of the Emerald Coast. Henderson Park Inn is perfect for a romantic getaway. Nestled at the end of a quiet road on the eastern edge of the Henderson State Park, the inn promises a relaxing and refreshing vacation, which features Victorian-inspired furnishings, a large veranda, and private terraces overlooking the Gulf of Mexico. Enjoy a superior dining experience with Tim Crehan's Beach Walk Cafe or a sunset cocktail at the Tiki Bar. For reservations, please call 866-398-4432.
The Cantina Bar and Grill, located at Pier Park. For a wonderful dining experience, we offer over 100 different items to choose from, guaranteed to make your mouth water. Come join us at the Cantina Sports Bar for a beer or drink. Don't forget, all day Wednesday,
buy one margarita, get the other half price.
Thursday night, free salsa dancing, lessons with Pablo. Friday night and Saturday night, Latin salsa disco. Come for the fajitas and stay for the margaritas at the Cantina Bar and Grill.
Whether it's lounging around the pool, fine dining with a Gulf view, or strolling along the private beach, Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club is the perfect spot for a golf or family getaway. To find out more, call 850-267-1240. That's 850-267-1240. Or go to santarosaclub.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. As usual, we are filming from our favorite spot, the Santa Rosa Beach Club. Beautiful water. And representing the club today, we have Service Director Robert Starace. Did I get that right?
Starace.
Che bella,
che bella.
Yeah, it's a little Irish. But Robert's going to fill us in on a little bit of what is happening, what's new going on at the club, and starting off with the all-important, the bar.
Absolutely. Right
Our
now
favorite spot.
We are opening the bar at 4 o'clock every day to invite everyone to come down and enjoy our beautiful sunsets that we have. Seeing that the sun has been setting a little bit earlier, we thought we needed to open the bar a little sooner.
And it is the most beautiful location. So grab a glass of wine and
Or
go
a bottle.
outside.
Grab a bottle. Tell the truth. Grab a bottle.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing that. Of course, we have our happy hour on Wednesdays from 4 to 6. In which Lindsay will be making some wonderful drinks, martinis, etc. And then, you come, you watch the sunset. For Wednesday night for dinner, we are having our surf and turf, which is our prime rib, with our lobster, which is a wonderful dish.
Maine lobster, yes.
That is correct.
Yes.
On Thursdays, we have just restarted our pasta night, Italian pasta night.
Make your reservation now.
Yes, because it fills up dramatically quick.
But that was not last night as well. That was a special.
Last night was the Sherlock Holmes.
It was the Sherlock Holmes.
Which was a
You
big
should
hit.
have seen him lined up for this
Big
one,
hit.
kids.
That was-
Oh, my goodness.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we went home with a hat. Did we go home with it?
Yes. I didn't get to get a hat, which I was very upset about.
Oh, there you go. We'll pass it along.
But for pasta night, Lindsay had made some arrangements with our vendors to offer some incredibly great Italian wines. We have a beautiful Valpolicella, as well as a Chianti.
Awesome.
That is available for under $20. The price for the pasta night is $12.95 for non-members, $10.95 for members.
Awesome.
And that is something that you can't probably say enough, no matter how many times you try to get that out there. It is open to the public.
Absolutely.
Anybody is welcome to come
Except
here.
for special events.
Exactly.
And the special events, you know, are usually out there several weeks at least in advance, so they know.
Absolutely. We are open to the public. We want everyone to come enjoy the beach club. I mean, everyone. We are on the beach, and we maintain the beach life. And the whole idea of no worries, come down, relax, have a little wine.
Well, and truly, this is the only place along 30A that you can actually have your dinner or your lunch and look at the Gulf.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
you know, huge thing.
And we also need to keep in mind during, spring and summertime, this is like the aquarium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to go to the Gulfarium, but you have it right here.
That's right.
Live,
And there are always, we can always see dolphins. As a matter of fact, I see something out there right now. Oh no, that's a log. Okay, anyway. So what happens on Friday now?
Okay, so Friday night, also for Thursday night, we have beautiful limoncello and Zambuca for after dinner.
Oh dear.
Which, I mean, if you're going to have Italian food and have a little Valpolicella with your meal,
You might
need
as
to have a
well
little
end it
limoncello
correctly.
afterwards. I mean, that's...
I think it's law, isn't it?
I think it is.
I think it's
You got the
It's
coffee
a law in
beans?
Brooklyn. Yeah, of course we have
No,
espresso
no, we got to
beans.
make these espresso beans.
beans, absolutely.
Excuse me.
Friday nights, we have your all-you-can-eat crab legs, snow crab legs.
Be sure to
which
get here
is-
before Paul.
which is $19.95. Yes, Paul does eat tons of them. It's $19.95. Of course, we have our great wines and drinks as well for that. Sunday, we have our beautiful Sunday brunch, which you can come enjoy the view. It's a buffet. There's an omelet bar. There's usually some type of prime rib or a fish. And it changes every week. The desserts and all the other dishes change every
awesome.
week. So
That's
you're not
great.
having the same thing, every Sunday.
That's great.
Also, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that looks good.
That is coming up, isn't it?
That is coming up.
Hopefully we'll be in Orlando still. Anyway, go on.
Well, for Valentine's Day, we have on the 13th, Saturday the 13th, we're offering a special aphrodisiac recipe menu, in which it's going to start off with a champagne fondue with caviar, and then you're going to have your
look at
choices
this.
of salads, appetizers, entrees, and desserts, all of which are made with aphrodisiac ingredients, which will turn up the...
Well.
And then, of course, our bartender, Lindsay, will be making her
Love
Lindsay
potion number
Love
9.
Potions. That is correct. Maybe a little Spanish fly in there. Never know.
Yikes, he's kidding about that.
Yes, absolutely. Now, of course, for Sunday, we're going to try and make a special Sunday brunch for Valentine's Day itself.
But you're not going to be open for dinner Sunday night.
No, we are only open from 10:30 to 1:30.
Valentine's Day is actually the 14th. Is Sunday?
Sunday.
It's Sunday,
Oh, I
yes.
thought it was
So
Monday.
That's why everyone in the area, we're trying to make arrangements for Saturday evening.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Your menu looks fantastic.
Absolutely.
Can they get on the website and look at that?
They can at santarosaclub.com. Also, if you would like to be involved with all of our events and keep up with all of our events, you can email me directly at rstarace, S-T-A-R-A-C-E, at santarosaclub.com, and you'll be on my list, and I'll keep pumping you, let you know what's
whether
going on.
you remember or not, you can always
That's
have
right.
access. So
This
you know
year,
what's
we're going to be
on.
doing many fundraisers. 90% of them will be for everything right here in our community, for example, Sacred Heart, because that is
Right.
our
Right.
hospital.
Right.
We need to support them over there, as well as cancer, breast cancer awareness, etc. And then we're going to have all sorts of nights, comedian nights, maybe a 50s night, a disco night. We're going to do all sorts of things this year.
The parties here are pretty wonderful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's a band Friday night.
And just to throw it in there really quickly, this is a beautiful place to hold any kind of special event, including weddings. And their wedding planner, Christine, is fabulous and
very busy.
And very busy. So if you're
Full
interested,
now. Absolutely.
put a phone number out there, and then we say thank you.
Our phone number is 267-1240, right here at the club. And of course, I'd love to see everyone come over to the spa as well at Advanced Alternatives preventative.
Which is another great place to check out.
And holistic.
Yeah, okay. We get that plug in later. All right. Darling, you're fabulous as
Thank
always.
you very much. I love you, ladies. Thank you very much. Come see us at the beach.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us here today on Good Morning 30A. I'm Red Vizard.
I'm Julie Brown.
And thanks for watching us on Channel 8.
We'll see you next week.